Hello, welcome to this edition of Sports Picks Today and Sports Bets for Free. Thank you for joining us here Friday, August 15th, live show going on. So we got a lot of baseball, a lot of WNBA in the books, preseason football going on as well. So a lot of craziness today. Hopefully everybody's having a great Friday, getting ready for the weekend, getting ready to rock and roll, right? So Ethan, thanks for joining. Anybody else, just let me know any questions. We're going to send out a few more invites. Mr. Ken Tanner, it looked like. Thanks for coming on as well. Like I said, any questions at all? We're heavily into baseball WNBA today. On that preseason football, we're not going to throw down the dollars, but we are watching. What's up, Frank the Tank? Think Brewers get it done? Have they announced the starting pitcher yet? I mean, yes, you got to ride the Brewers out until they finished. Just the way the offense is playing, if anything else. You need a winner, you're cold, Coachy Poo? That's not good. RC, thanks for sharing the live. Please don't forget to creators, whether you're on our channel or anybody else's, like, share, comment, gift, all that kind of fun stuff. Does help us out with a little bit here and there. Also, a little bit more fun for you guys as well. So I think you have a lot more fun when there's a lot more people on here. There'll be a lot more questions and you don't have to ask them all, right? Two favorite money line plays for the day. Was the Padres game posted yet? So, yeah. Wow. I like the Padres. I don't know who they're throwing out there today, nor do they, but I don't know how you don't play against the Dodgers right now, the way they've been going. But it's hard to tell because we'd like to see what the Brewers are going to put out for a starting pitcher there. But do like Noah Cameron and the Royals quite a bit on that one. As we scan through the rest here, probably the Brewers are getting pretty cheap, as hot as they are as well. So I do like Kansas City, Ethan. I'm with you on that one. Tigers, the only way I'd play it is money line. They have been god-awful against the run line. So if you want in on the Tigers game, do not play run line. That's all I'm going to say. Who knows who's going to show up for the Twins, right? Cubs under total runs. Frosty is the way we went. Yes. Mizorowski for the Brewers, we're sure. Because they would have announced that, I thought, pretty early. He's back off the injury list, ready to go. If that's the case, you better hop on it now because that thing's going to shoot up in a monster hurry if he's back on the mound. So if that's, like I said, if that's the case, run, don't walk to the window or to the app. That is for sure. Todd, what's going on? Thanks for coming on. Appreciate everybody that's come on so far this morning. We'll be on till for about another 45 minutes roughly, just to give you guys a heads up. Under on the Tigers is always a good place to go these days as they can't score. So why not? DeGrom has struggled as of late. I think maybe the innings catching up to him, to be really honest. Biggest plays for us today, let's see. Cubs under 5.5 team total. That'll be one. Orioles over 2.5 team total. There's two. And let's see. Astros over 4.5 team total. Those three. Pirates run line today. Yeah, it's probably going to be a close game, so don't blame me at all. I think that game's under 9.5, unless all of a sudden the weather changes or something to that effect. But that thing's down to 8.5 already. It was 9.5 juice last night. So the three was Cubs under 5.5 team total, Orioles over 2.5 team total, and let's see, and Astros over 4.5 team total. UFC tomorrow, more than likely, right? Yeah, I liked under in the White Sox game. Yes. Atlanta, money line, Marlins, money line. Houston, Baltimore, I love over 7.5. See, there's two different things now for the Brewers if it's Mizorowski or Hall. Doesn't matter who's starting. I still like a money line. Question is, do you go run line and stuff? Marlins over 3.5 team total. Let me take a look at the game. Pretty pleased though. I don't know. I honestly think they're going to be right around 3-4, so that's a little tight for me. But Teddy, thank you. DJ, what's going on? It's all on your app, and somebody else has proclaimed it's going to be Mizorowski. So Cubs money line, yeah, they can win today. I just think they win 4-3, 3-2, something to that effect, and they don't put up a bunch of runs. That's why I think the under's easier play. Mets money line, Blue Jays. Mets I do like today, but another low-scoring day. Blue Jays I do like today as well because DeGrom has struggled. Cubs, all right, everybody listen, get your pens and papers out because I do not want this to be the hour-long, all I do is repeat myself show. So please, under on the Cubs game. I'm not playing aside. Mets are struggling. Yeah, they are. They've been ugly, no question. Seattle, did you just see him play in Baltimore, those 3 games? Ugly. That's why, under in that game as well. So, Dickie, no problem at all. Yeah, Cubbies are struggling. That's why we're on the under. There's no reason to take the Cubs today at a $2 favorite. You know what I mean? So, play the much better juice line for yourself. Cubbies, Nerfy. The way I don't understand. You need to probably look for yes run first innings this time of year. But Noah, thanks for the follow. I'm not big on Nerfies at all, but decent chance it goes off in that game. The Cubs can't seem to score, and the Pirates always struggle to score. I think there's been a lot more yes run first innings than no. Just because the Cubs bats are cold doesn't mean there's not a run scored in the first. So just keep that in mind. Teddy, thanks for coming back on. Eddie, thanks for joining. User, thanks for joining. Cubs, Pirates under. Yes, Noah? Yes. Unfortunately, the line's moved from 9.5 to 8.5. Royals, Cubs, Boston money line. Royals like today quite a bit. Boston, I think, has got a great opportunity. Cubs, going to be in a tight game. Wouldn't play that money line with juice where it is. Rather play the Brouhahas, to say the least. Yeah, they had a huge series with the Brewers, a couple weeks ago, and what they do got swept. So Guards my lock. I like the Guardians quite a bit today too. I don't think there's any way Waldrop comes out and has 2 Cy Young performances back to back. Ethan, thanks for joining. Mohammed, Bulls fan, great to see you. Noah, thanks for liking the live. Make sure you guys drop likes, comments, shares, and gifts, please, for not only myself, but all the creators you guys watch. Helps us keep coming on there. Only $1.18. That's correct. That's correct. USA Traveler, what's up? Marlins had a chance. Yeah, Marlins played a lot better than anticipating for sure this year. Diamondbacks, Dodgers woke up tonight. I don't think so, but Diamondbacks scored in the first inning again. Probably a great opportunity, yes, run first inning against the Rockies, right? There's no such thing as a lock, so I'm not going to give you those. Brewers, I wouldn't play on the run line just due to the fact there's multiple reports on who's going to start. Pirates or Cubbies, under. What's up, USA Traveler? I see you added some X's. Let's see. It starts tonight. It's supposed to be. What's happened over the last 30 games? It's been obviously. MN, what's up? Great to see you. True, thanks for joining. Not Kaylee's dad, what's going on? David, thanks for joining. We're on multiple platforms as well, so you can check us out. TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. The live show's running on all 3. So feel free to hop on either one. We will answer all the questions we can. Cubs 6-3 today. I think that's way too many runs, Mike. They've only scored one time they've only scored 6+ runs in the last 15. So I'll take a lot lower scoring game, but they could win. Texas don't like tonight. Jacob deGrom's definitely hit an innings wall. For sure. Brewers -1.5. Everybody wants to hop on the Brewers 1.5. I think the Brewers are going to win. I might hold off on the run line, right? Kershaw pitches tonight, yeah, and the Padres normally beat him up pretty good, so we'll go with that. All right. I'm not worried about JR Sports. I know you're a Dodgers fan, and I like the Dodgers as well, but seriously, Kershaw's not – this is not 8 years ago. 5Ks, though, could happen, right? Or, well, actually, no. I'm going to say a little bit less than that. Obviously, since the lines went down, more than likely, wind's blowing in a little bit. I do like Toronto today, barely. That game, I think, is tight back and forth. Honestly, the Blue Jays plus 1.5 is probably the best play. Orioles over 2.5 runs, yes. We do not bet on preseason football. I'll show you places to donate your money a little bit better. There's a ton of WNBA action tonight, mostly for us player props. But we had a monster on Wednesday. If you were on the Discord, which I highly recommend joining, which you can get to over on YouTube, he's still pitching okay games. I wouldn't call them good games. He had a good game against Scherzer, but that was aberration, I think, more than anything else. Toronto under, I would probably go over in that game slightly, but Cubs Nerfy wouldn't play it. Cubs under total runs, I would. What's going on, M. Lance? Greg Foundation, thanks for joining. 2 WNBA plays? Sure, we can do that. We can give you 2. They're going to be player props here, so those are going to be our biggest ones of the day. Astros, I like the over in that game. I'm not going to – Astros more than likely, but I do like the over. Free picks for the day. Watch our videos, Niffin. There's about 1,000 of them, especially over on YouTube. Padres, love them. Plus, we're giving away picks here all day long as well. Valerie Burton for the Valkyries, 10-plus points. And let's see, Atkins in that same Valkyries game, under 11.5 points. Those are going to be our 2 biggest ones of the day. You can throw, I guess, Sykes for the Mystics under 21.5 power points, assists, rebounds combined. You can get those 3 in there. No, I'm not going to pin the favorite picks. You're going to have to listen and get your piece of paper out. We're on multiple platforms. Don't have time to sit here and pin them. So, yeah, Padres are $1 plus $1.50. I still like it. The Dodgers have lost 4 consecutively, and they figured out how to lose 2 of those 3 games against the Angels. And they've been cold at home. They've been cold for the last 30. I'll take my chances with the Padres. Plus, the Padres just took over the National League West lead, which is hilarious. Seattle Storm have been a little lucky picks. Great to see us. Storm have been running into it a little bit, right? But I don't like the Braves today, though. We're on opposite sides on that one. I didn't play the side of the Storm, just player props in that one. Who's on the mound? Waltrip again. Do we really think he's got 2 monster performances in a row? Probably not. But Pirates don't like today necessarily, but don't hate them either. Plus 1.5 I'm good with. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. Why are the Jays dogs today? Because it says Jacob deGrom is the starting pitcher on the other side, and they're barely a dog. I don't know if we're going to put the house on the Brouhahas today, but we do like them. It's definitely worth a play. We're going to ride that streak out until it stops. So the way they've been hitting the ball, I don't know how you don't at least play money line, and it's cheap. WNBA, sure. We'll go back to it again. Sykes under 21.5 par for the Mystics. The other 2 were going to be Atkins in the Valkyries game under 11.5 points, and Valerie Burton 10-plus points. Those are the 3 biggest ones we've got of the day. I don't think the Astros are a lock. Be really honest there, Vance, but I think they might win that game. I just think it's going to be high scoring. It's one of those days for Fromber, I think. The line's way too big to get behind them on the money line for sure. Sorry, did I miss the Yankees? My apologies. Let me stop what I'm doing for all the Yankees fans. Yes, like them today. And the over. Health has been, we struggle here and there, but we're doing okay today. Phillies today, that's going to be another low-scoring game. Instead of playing just the Phillies, that under, take the 8 to 8.5 and play the under, I think might be the better one there. Veer, good to see you as well. Lucky picks. Veer, if his Mets fandom takes over and nobody cares about the Yankees. I wasn't missing the Yankees on purpose. Best under today, I think, is Cubs Pirates, but that's when the line was 9.5, not 8.5. So if you alt that, I think that's your best one of the day. White Sox Royals might be right up there. I do like the Royals. I think it's a low-scoring game as well, 4-3, 3-2 over the White Sox. King, Bobo, thanks for joining. There's going to be some big scoring games, but there's some stuff out there today that looks real good against the under. Mets, Seattle, I do like the Mets slightly. I think Sean Manaea can continue to pitch well. Seattle's offense has struggled on the road this road trip so far against the Orioles, and if you can't hit the Orioles, so player props, yeah, all kinds of them. Let's see, who do we want? Let's go to, I don't know, PCA under 1.5 total bases. PCA not to score a run. Those are excellent. Bush under 1.5 total bases. He hasn't had a hit at home in over, I think, 7 games. Orioles over 2.5 team total. Yes. Christian, thanks for joining. We like Jordan Westburg today. Ryan Mountcastle. Carlos Correa, by the way, he needs to be on your bingo card. He's been hot. Cameron for 5+ strikeouts for the Royals. Let's see. Padres, we like Tatis and Machado as well. Who's Valdez? Is that supposed to be Framber Valdez? I'll be on for about another, 25, 30 minutes. Z Vera, you're stirring it up already. D-backs game over. We do like that one, Frosty. Yes. Framer, you spelled his last. I'm glad I'm not the only one that struggles with it. You spelled his last name wrong and then his first name wrong. Where was I? What? I'm sorry, Samuel. If you pay for the Discord, you would have got everything. Oh, that's right. It's always amazing to me how I always hear the most bitching from the people that get stuff for free all day. Yeah, there was like 5 games. Don't play them. If you don't see me, don't play. You don't have to. It's free. Do I like the pitching outs, Nick? Nick, what is it? Can you give me the number? Here, I got a great idea. If you want picks every day, even when I don't feel well, I'm on my deathbed, join the Discord. It's $50 per month. There you go. 18.5 under. Yes. Home run today. Oh, I don't know. Who should we take for a home run today? Tatis, Machado, Altuve, Correa, Mountcastle, Westburg. There you go. They got it, B Custom. So do you. So stop. It's $50 per month. You wager more than that in a day. Stop, please. Pirates plus a half front 5. Yeah, I like it. Under Nick on the 18.5 outs. Yes. I think he actually gets blown up today. I know you got it, B Custom. You're just cheap. That's the difference. French, thanks for joining. It's okay to be cheap. I'm not yelling at you for being cheap, but don't yell at me for not getting free stuff. So, Bobby, under on runs, you said? I didn't say Bobby. I said PCA. No run. It was like minus $1.30. I'm with you, Horatio. It's okay being cheap. Yeah, exactly. I know a lot of guys are charging $1,000 for the weekend. So, Frosty, I'm with you. Right? So, yeah. Cubs first 5 is going to hit. Be custom. You got your moments. It could. I don't care about the side today. I just care about total runs. Blue Jays plus 1.5, like it. All I care about today is as long as that game stays under like 5, first 5, 9.5 for the game, I'm solid. Yeah. Bruce, keep the streak going. You play it until it loses. There was back in Miguel Cabrera's Triple Crown MVP year, the overhit in that thing 43 consecutive times in Tigers games. You play it till it ends. Frank the Tank, thanks for joining. Tigers, I wouldn't play a run line, money line possibility there. Home run, sure. Machado, everybody get your pen and paper out. Let's go. Ready? We're going to write it down because I'm not pinning it. And Vera, don't you dare pin this. It is Machado, Tatis. I love the Astros over 4.5. Yes. If you could bet, PCA 3Ks is available. So to get back to it, home run, Machado, Tatis. And then we've got Westburg, Mountcastle, Correa, Altuve. That's the 6 we're playing for the day. All right. All right. No, I'm not a Dodgers hater. I would much rather the Dodgers play like they're supposed to with that $400 million payroll. My life gets a lot easier, JR Sports, because that's one of the 4 teams we fade or follow, and we're in those games every day. So, DYLB, what's going on, brother? Great to see you over on Twitch. Arizona over team total is at 6.5, or where's it at, Horatio? I don't have the number in front of me. Astros -1.5. I don't think you're cooked, KK. I just think be prepared for an 8-6 game. So Astros, I like the over better at 7.5. 4.5 team total for the Arizona in Colorado. That thing's got to be 6.5. A couple of guys to get the RBI today are going to be the same guys that we like for the home runs. So Westburg, then we've got Mountcastle, Correa, Altuve, Tatis, and Machado. All 6 of those guys. I can give you a no run. That's going to be Pete Crow Armstrong. Padres today, DULB. I don't blame you. I'd like to see who they're going to put on the mound first, but I'm going to play him anyway. Just it's more of a fade against the Dodgers. They've just been cold. There's not a lot of easy money lines today either. I think there's a lot of tight games, to be really honest. I would play the Brewers for sure. Red Sox, Royals. That's probably the only 3 for sure I'd play. Team total so low for the Rays game. No, their game's in San Francisco. It's not a mistake by the book. There's normally not a lot of runs scored. That's ballpark related. Angels, I like the first 5. I like that. UC, I think, normal UC line. He pitches 5 innings, strikes out somewhere between 6 and 9, and throw 100 pitches. They can destroy right-handed pitching. The problem is it's in San Francisco. There's not a lot of home runs there. Frosty, so yeah, I would say there. Oh, it's Michael King. What's up? Oh, see, I didn't even know, Mike. My bad. 3 people for a hit today? Sure. Let's go to the 6 home run guys, and you take the 3 you like the best. Machado, Tatis, Mountcastle, Westburg, Correa, Altuve. I have a lay Tigers, Jays, Brewers. Okay. Tigers game's going to be tight. Jays game be tight, but the Brewers game probably tight, but I think all 3 of them have a monster shot to win. Do we let's see. Yeah, I'd see the Padres today. Like I said, we don't know starter as of yet. The game's at least on the board. I can't believe Kershaw is a $1.80 favorite in that one, but okay. Morning, Caesar. How are you? No caller ID. Are you out of the hospital yet? Giolito under what? Giolito only has 19 different props. So under what? Under what? K's, what's the number? 2 unders. Ethan, like those. I like what you're putting down there. Kershaw is doing good. Kershaw pitched 1 good game, and that was against Scherzer. Todd, what's going on? No caller ID. Thanks for sharing the live. Long Beach Vet, great to see you again as well. Suns fan, thanks for joining. We're on multiple platforms, so if you want to join us over on YouTube and Twitch, you can do that as well. You'll probably get your questions a little bit faster because the TikTok one rolls through at a crazy amount. Frank the Tank, thanks for liking the live as well. Appreciate you always coming on. Long Beach Vet, Todd, all of you guys. If you want a reason to get on the Discord, go back to Wednesday night WNBA, 29-3 in 32 different plays. If that doesn't give you enough reason, I don't know what was. Should have been a monster night. I know I had a text from a couple of the guys in the Discord that were couldn't count all their money. So Let's see. Teddy, thanks for liking the live. There, are you out of the hospital? No caller ID. That's what I asked you earlier. Maybe it cut out. Right, for 50 a month when guys charge 50 for a day. Yeah. Do you sell a data scapper? No, I do. We are sponsored by our YouTube show by Outlier, which we do use. Not for everything, but we do use it for a lot. 7-day free trial through our YouTube channel. Every YouTube episode's got a link there. Excellent stuff. I do put the data down. It is on our Google Sheets. What's up, Speedo? How are you? Phillies -1.5. Little Brandon, thank you very much. Appreciate the compliment. Phillies, I think that game's tight. So Phillies money line, yes. 1.5 I'd stay away from. I think Gore pitches probably pretty good again today. We shall see. If he doesn't, then the Phillies should cover that. Douglas, thanks for joining. If the Phillies were only a -$1.30 today, nobody would probably ask about the money line, right? So, or the run line. I'm not playing a run line at minus money there for the Phils. But Lindar, thanks for joining. Todd, thanks for liking the live. Carl Burns, thanks for joining the show. Cubs money line, make it easier for yourself. Play the under. Any early game picks? Yeah, under, front 5, under game. I will tell you this. We got that yesterday at 9.5 and 5. So the 8.5 does make it a little concerning going that route. But, yeah, be in Vegas tomorrow. Awesome, Jay Caesar. So I'm not on the Cubs today, just on the under. I tell you what we really like, too, in that game is PCA, under 1.5 total bases, under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. PCA not to score a run, Bush under 1.5 total bases, Tucker under 1.5 total bases, and Suzuki under 1.5 total bases and 2.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Here's what will happen in the Cubs game because I like the under. There will be 1 run scored in the first, and then we'll sit there forever, right? So that'll happen. Angels game, if you like the over in that game, I might recommend waiting till a little bit later. I think early on, it could be like 2-2 going through 5. And you'll catch that 9.5 all of a sudden comes down to 8.5, 7.5. Brady, I do day off, I believe, not Brandon. Sorry, Chris Daughtry. If that's Chris Daughtry, the singer, please comment. Please message me after the show. Big fan. All right, Kevin Iverson. I'm still upset about the fact how he got 4th on American Idol. Phillies -1.5. Wouldn't play it. Rather play the money line. I just think that game's too tight. Love the Yanks. I think the Yanks are in good shape tonight. And Luis Gil, for all the pronunciation majors out there, hopefully he has a good one. No, if you were Daughtry, I still, like I said, I'm still upset about that American Idol 4th place finish. Should have won that, but hey. But excellent name. You like the Cubs run line, Vera? You're always a gambler. They could win 3-1 and cover that. Red Sox team total over 4.5, Nick. I can see that. Brewers, Nick, I don't understand what the thing is with the starting pitcher here, but Brewers to win, the money line's so cheap, it's hard not just to play that. Twins money line. Did I miss who the Twins were playing? Tigers. If I'm playing the Twins, it would be +1.5. Jays money line. I do like it today. I think Bassett plays well. Davion, 5.5 to 4.5. I'd still play under. I just wouldn't play as much as it was at 5.5. Astros run line. They do have a big pitching advantage today, Mark, if Fromber acts like he's supposed to. We think Fromber's going to have one of those little rougher games where he can't find the plate. Therefore, I wouldn't play the Astros run line. Over 7.5 sounds a lot better. So, yeah, Brewers money line right now, by the way, Nick, it was 130 something, I thought. Let me take a look here. 138 on FanDuel at the moment, so maybe even a little bit cheaper. Brian Reynolds for a hit. He's got excellent success against Colin Ray overall, so it wouldn't be a bad play playing him for a hit. Cloudy, thanks for coming on. Great to see you. Tebow, thanks for joining. WAR to me is wins above replacements. That's all it is. So defensively and offensively, if they were to put in an average MLB player, and their WAR is plus, how many more games do they win over an average MLB player? That's really what it boils down to. Nothing more. Crack Tub, thanks for the follow. Vera, thanks for liking the live. If you guys like what we put out on TikTok daily, might I highly recommend you jump over and watch the YouTube show. A lot more in-depth. Nerfy in the Tigers game has an excellent chance as long as Charlie Morton can get through 3 outs. But Big Two, I'm with you. I mean, they don't have to win, Chase, but should they win? More than likely, going to be a close game, though. I think it's a one-run game. They think it could be 3-2, 2-1. Let's see here. Vera, thank you again. User, thanks for the follow. Yeah, I try to be funny on there, Horacio, but, you know, it's not always funny, I guess. It's funny when you hear me go off about Juan Soto normally, but, you know, hey, thank you for the compliment on that. Daughtry, thank you for the live again. Chris, I'm serious with that name. You've got to sing us some Daughtry songs. I'm telling you. Tag me in one, post it. I'll watch it. Or the damn Dodgers. The Dodgers right now, I don't know. Like, I don't understand what's going on. The bottom of the lineup has definitely struggled. I understand that. They got 3 guys hitting under 200 normally down there. When you say Nick Castanet, I can't pronounce that dude's name. Vera, I'm going to tell you right now, the reason why the Soto deal is still back from when he bunted runners at first and second, nobody out in the first inning in a pitching matchup where there's probably going to be 10 runs scored, and he still sacrifice bunted. The bunt, absolutely. It was the dumbest baseball play I've ever seen. $765 million for a sacrifice bunt in the first inning. If that's not enough reason to turn all your Mets gear in, burn them, you don't have to become a Yankees fan, but I don't know, root for the Orioles or something. Something. I mean, it was, bro, that was the stupidest baseball play of the season. If that doesn't make the highlights of the dumbest baseball play for 2025, nothing will, right? That was, I paid $700. If I was at that game, I would have went to the ticket window and demanded my money back. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was just, oh, Lord have mercy. David, thank you. Astros, Big Two. I'm big on the over on the Stros game. I think the Stros have a chance to cover the run line, but love the over better. Chris, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Long Beach Vet, thank you. Like I said, if you guys like the content you're seeing on TikTok with the restrictions, I highly recommend you check out the show on YouTube. I promise you, you will enjoy it a little bit more, especially if you're if you like the live shows, especially. So, because we go through a lot what we're going through on the live. PRIJ, thanks for joining, and the gifts, appreciate it. Carrie, what's going on? Blue Jays Guardians. I like the Blue Jays today. I think DeGrom's kind of hit an innings wall. He has not pitched this many innings in multiple seasons. Guardians today, they're going to have to get some. They're going to need to score some runs for Wentz pitching in that one. But I do like the Guardians to score some runs. The offense is showed up. Can't seem to find the Discord. Did you pay him? Melton? Did you just message me in there again today? Because I messaged you back. I'll send you another invite. They're all posted there if you pay for it. Under PCA and tucked together. I don't blame you there at all, Cloudy. I'll give you a third one to throw in there if you want. PCA for not to score a run. He hasn't scored a run in, I believe, 12-plus games. Favorite pick today? Orioles over 2.5 team total. Astros over 4.5 team total in that one. I think the Blue Jays offense puts them up today. I hope so. I watched it yesterday. And besides Vlad, they could not figure out how to hit the Cubs. Like the Red Sox, like the Yankees, like the Mets. Carolina Capper, what's cracking? But the 2 team totals in that Astros and Orioles game. Yes. All right. I will send you another message with the invite in there. Fair enough. But I can't send them to you separately. We've got way too many people on there. Red Sox money line, yes. Need some locks. There's no such thing as a locks balling, but Astros over 4.5 team total. Orioles over 2.5 team total. Falcons or Titans today? It's preseason. Does it matter? I watch the preseason games. We don't play anything on them. We got way too much other action going on. And we're already playing stuff for football as well. Falcons, he likes the Falcons. Tigers money line, yes. Savali, 4Ks. I will give you this, Carolina. The Royals do not strike out much. So he's going to need to stay in there for probably 6 to get there. You know what I mean? The Royals don't strike out a bunch. Under 1.5 walks for Savali. Like that one as well. They don't walk much either. Blue Jays game, Nerfy. Possible, sure. Team total, Orioles over 2.5. Astros over 4.5. Favorite 2 money lines today. I will tell you, the way the board sets up, it does not set up for a money line type of day today. But I will give you the Brewers. They're going to have to be one. We'll play them blindly. Brewers, Royals. Let's see. Phillies, I can see Brewers, Cubs. It's going to be a tough one for them today, but yeah. Padres, I like them. We played them. Stanton over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Yeah, he had a streak of like 10 to 11 in a row. Doc Feeb, I think he got a hit the other day, but didn't get nothing else. I think he gets back on that train tonight. He's been hot for him. Dan Lee Dance, great to see you, brother. Spank, thank you. Reds, Brewers seems too risky. Reds been playing good. The Brewers are so hot right now, you got to play them. So maybe not much, but Eugenio was, in fact, not due. Yeah, I hear you, man. The not due thing, I caught myself saying it yesterday, and I about choked myself. Mets, I like them today, yes. Best pick for the Cubs today, under for the game. PCA, you can take under total bases, under hit run RBI, under runs. Bush, Tucker, and Suzuki and Kelly under 1.5 total, under 1.5 total bases as well. Bush, under 0.5 a single. He has not got a hit in like 6-7 straight home games. It's because of the pitching matchup, Nick, because Valdez is on the mound. Like Valdez has never had a bad game before. And the fact the Orioles can struggle with lefties. I just like the over in that game. I can't come anywhere near playing that money line. Yes. Yankees today, yes. Mario who? Any player props for the Stros and O's game? Yes. Westberg, Mountcastle, Altuve, Correa. There's 5 bets apiece. Home run, double, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases. Yeah, the rain delay didn't help, but they started off slow. Cubs maybe win that game, but it's under. Yeah, no problem, Speedo. The Cubs under game, under PCA. You can take total bases, hit, run, RBI, and runs, play under. You can take Michael Bush, Suzuki, Tucker, all under 1.5 total bases. I'm not sure what that Wheeler strikeout number is, Dan. Do you have it? What overs are we liking today? Diamondbacks. Let's see. Diamondbacks game for sure. Braves, Guardians over. Red Sox, Marlins over. Yankees, Cardinals over. Probably that Padres lines went up, so I'll stay away from that. That's the overs we kind of shooting at today. Happy birthday, Mario. Okay. Drop back to 1.5 quick. Yeah, Suzuki was at 2.5 when we played it, and then he bounced back to 1.5. I understand, Cloudy. When I put those out, no guarantee they're going to be there forever, right? So, yeah, WNBA, we were smoking hot, 29-3 on Wednesday. No Thursday games. A little upset about that. Now, no caller ID. You're well aware, though, I am the ice cold or smoking hot on WNBA. So, we've had a couple days with 16-1, 29-3, 18-4. And then we've had some days 4-12. So, it's either red hot or cold. Red Sox, yes. Ken, what's going on with you? How are you? All right. J-Man, thanks for the gifts. Appreciate that. Wheeler strikeouts, good chance for 8. James Wood probably have 1-2 of those, right? Sparks, the points. I'm assuming what you're talking about there, not the run line. We just got the 2 together. So for the games themselves, I do like the Wings today, money line. Fever laying 7.5, Aces plus the points. I might eat that one. It's the way the Aces play on that. We like a lot of stuff today, Ken. We'll roll through them here again. We're on the under on the Cubs, under on the Royals, over on the Astros game, and Padres tonight as well. Pirates plus 1.5, I think, is a really smart play. Who do I think is going to the World Series? It's all going to depend on injuries for the last 6 weeks, to be really honest, Ben Gay. So right now, you'd have to say the Brewers, right, would be going. But it's 6 weeks. So there's going to be a lot of stuff to happen. And this might be the most wide open field I might have ever seen it in both leagues, right? So I think the Astros, if they can get it together correctly, I think they've got a really good chance as well. Brewers, yes. -5. Yeah, -5. Yeah, I got you. I'm not on the Sparks today, but yeah, the Aces are kind of the wild card of the whole WNBA. When they play well, it's crazy how good they look. Still like it at 120. I don't know what we're talking about there. Cloudy. Pirates under, yes. What's the Discord census at now, Captain? I'm not. You mean how many people? With all the anonymous that don't show, probably close to 300. Phillies money line, yes. Would not play the run line, though. I think it's going to be tight. Royals under, yes. Phillies -1, wouldn't play that. I think that ends up being a push. Ronnie Simon, I don't know. Drunk Rich Unk. Why the Yankees game today? What games are Yankees today? I think they got a pitching matchup. The Cardinals are cold as it gets, to be really honest. What games are going under? Sure, I'll give you those as well. Under in the Pirates Cubs, under in the Phillies Nationals, under in the Mets Mariners, under White Sox Royals, under Twins Tigers. That's the games we like for the unders. Phillies money line, yes. Would not play the run line, though. Cubs versus Pirates. Pirates, if I'm going to play it, would be +1.5. We didn't. We played the under in that game, but it was at 9.5, not 8.5. That line is screaming down. We're going to be on for about another 5, 6, 7 minutes, somewhere in that range. So quickly, have your pen and paper out. We took Cubs, Pirates, under 9.5. Brewers, Reds. We like the Brewers. Phillies, Nats. We like a low-scoring game. Phillies, Rangers, Blue Jays. Do like the Blue Jays. And this one here, Braves, Guardians. Over in that one and the Guards. Marlins, Red Sox. Like the Red Sox and the over. Mariners, Mets. Slightly lean to the Mets, but do like the under quite a bit. White Sox, Royals. Do like the Royals. Like the under. Tigers, Twins. The way the Tigers' offense has been going, it doesn't matter who the opposing pitcher is. Even Bailey O'Bear did not pitch that bad against them. Gotta like that under 9.5. Orioles, Astros, over 7.5. That game could hit 2 touchdowns. Diamondbacks, Rockies, over the 11.5. D-backs put up 7+ of that. Probably an 8-4. We thought 8-6 is kind of where it finished. Angels, A's. Do like the Angels, especially front 5. Let's see. Padres, Dodgers. We're going to take the Padres in this one. Rays, Giants. More likely under 7.5. Low-scoring game, +1.5 either side. So, and you can always get the full version on YouTube at Sports Bets for free. Make sure you guys subscribe over there at YouTube. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe to watch the damn show. So all the people that don't want to pay, it's okay. Top 3 favorite money lines only have really 2, Brewers and Royals. Brett Marie, thanks for the follow. If we're going to play the top 2. Billy, thanks for joining. Jeff Cooper, thanks for joining the show. We're on for a couple more minutes here, so if you have any other questions, throw them out now because we're going to be off the air. Then you just watch our video from there. Mariners, +1.5, I don't have a problem with on that one. I don't want to play them to win the game. They have that 3-game set against the Orioles was god-awful for them. Home run props, Westberg, Altuve. I'll try to be on tomorrow, Vera, but it's going to be really, really early if that's the case. Westberg and Mountcastle, Correa, Altuve. So 4 from that game. The other 2, Machado and Tatis. YouTube, Mario, search Scott Jenkins or Sports Bets for free, or take the link off our TikTok channel page. World Series winner. If I was going to make a play on it now, and because of the odds, it would be Brewers. No problem, Mario. Favorites for put together. So you want to parlay something. Okay. Astros over 4.5 team total. Orioles over 2.5 team total. Jay Squirt, Red Sox, Astros. I like the Red Sox. I think the Stros are going to win that thing. I just like the over better is all. So Carlos Correa has been on fire. Yes. Ever since he became an Astro again, he's going back to playing like he was there. I always love those people that come on and say, thank me later. All right, Nate Dogg. Even though I've already said Angels about 26 times in the show, but appreciate it. Red Sox, yes. Vera, thank you again. A few more minutes on here, then we've got to get out. Because unfortunately, we've got other stuff to do than talk sports all day. Unfortunately, that is very unfortunate. We should just talk sports all day, a lot more fun. What's a good two-leg money line? Brewers, Royals. Jordan, thanks for joining. Big Bab. Thank you, Vera. You as well. Gold money, gold bags, whatever it's supposed to be, bags of money. Took the Dodgers money line all 3 games against the Angels. We did. We lost. I'm never going to go perfect. If you want somebody to go perfect, don't gamble. Right? What's up? Thanks for joining. But if you really watch our show or pay attention to what we're doing, the money line is not our biggest play on any of these by far. So, Chris Daughtry, thanks for coming back. But that's okay. There's people that just pop on and say, you lost, you suck, you do this. Recap, I went through 90,000 things. If you want to recap, J-Vol, watch our show on YouTube at Sports Bets for Free or search Scott Jenkins. You'll get a recap, all that. We do have a Discord as well. It's $50 per month. You can get that over on YouTube. You will find the link in every comments in the comment section of every show. It'll get you to the checkout, and then you'll get the link shortly after that. David, thanks for joining. No, not even close, right? See, but somebody said they won there. Nick says it's worth it. Nick's on there, and he gives out picks of his own as well, right? You know, everybody wants to bitch about that, but if you were on the Discord, I don't know, WNBA was 29-3 on Wednesday, Nick. Yeah, that's not bad for 32 plays. Oh, by the way, we're not betting $10 or $1 like most of these retards on the cappers on these channels. They're not real cappers. YouTube channel, Sports Bets for Free, all one word, or just search my name, Scott Jenkins. You'll find it either way. Or take the link off the TikTok channel, which will be right underneath the lemon link. That's what most of the cappers on here are, like $10 and $25 players. We are significantly north of that. Yeah, we're in the money-making business, right? There you go. Scammers, no matter how many times I complain, use the videos. I can't do anything about it solo. I will never ask you for money. I will ask you to join the Discord. I'll ask you maybe on TikTok to, if you're looking to tip, to hit one of the subscriptions on there. But I will never ask you directly to pay for picks. So keep that better. So what's up? J-Val, thanks for joining. Favorite team to win today? I guess the Brewers, but Royals right behind it. What's going on, Our Astros, not necessarily a lock. Do like the Brewers a lot. Astros over that 7.5. Love that. Philip, thanks for joining. Why Royals money line today? Noah Cameron's actually a good pitcher. Savali, last time out, was god-awful. He was nails for the 4 starts before that. Not only that, Royals pretty solid at home. White Sox, one of the worst road teams in there as well. What team's been on a losing streak? At the moment, let's take a look because we're about to bail off here. Yeah, you ride out streaks when it comes to teams. That's for damn sure. All right, so if we go to the standings, let's take a look. I like the Diamondbacks over in that one for sure. So let's see. The Phillies have actually lost, 3 in a row is what they're saying? All right. Brewers have won 12 in a row. Padres have won 5 in a row. Dodgers look like they're one of the 2 coldest teams. They've lost 4 in a row. The Giants have lost 5 in a row. You can join the Discord. Go over to YouTube. Search us out, Scott Jenkins or Sports Bets for Free. Every episode in the comments section, there is a link to the Discord. Nerfy for the Royals game, good chance. It's the one to worry about, I think, in that one is Savali to get through, but Snacks, team total over. Which snacks? I'm sorry, Big Toot. I don't know the lingo for all the teams. Dodgers or Padres? I like the Padres tonight. The Dodgers are cold. The Padres are not. Rays money line could be going to be low scoring. D-backs, love the over. Think they win 8-6. Padres team run line plus 1.5. Yes. Gil under 5.5 Ks. I could see that. Cardinals do strike out a little bit, but on that one. D-backs over team totals at 6.5 or 7.5, Toot. If it's 6.5, I'd play the over. 7.5, I got to worry a little bit. All right, Mondo, thank you. All right, guys, we're going to have to pop off here as we have other commitments for the day. Baseball show will be out late tonight as well. To give you guys one play, Royals, Red Sox, I like both of those. Yelich, Yard, always got a chance lately. Here's one play for college football that will be coming up. Ready? Texas, Ohio State, week 1. Texas, you got to get them at least +3, over 48.5. We'll leave you with that one. Yankees do like them today. Not like love, do like them though. They've been way too cold. All right, guys, got to pop off. Thank you so much for coming on the live show tonight or this morning, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.